Good evening, Multiverse! And welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. We are on the road to Future Shock on March 30th. And a lot needs to happen between now and then. And so we have the road to Future Shock. And questions abound. Who will face Johan Mjoln for the Nexus Titan Championship? It has been decided that there will be a fatal four-way to gain entrance into that match. So far, the only entrant is Tommy Black, and there's more complications there, but we'll get into it later. But that remains who will be the other three to face off in that fatal four-way. Also, we have the ongoing animosities between Hero Time and the Outlaws, and Hero Time and Los Fianos Ingobernable, and the team of Grizzly Adams and OTP versus ICC. And who the heck is going to face off against the Night's Watch for the tag belts? And that doesn't even bring into, ultimately, who is going to face El Albatros. There is supposed to be an elimination chamber. It has been set up. But the question is, who will face him? Will it be the Blue Hood or will it be someone else? Those are questions we need to answer. But tonight, in your main event, Sergeant Major Payne will face off against Wonderball in a street fight. At stake, Sergeant Major Payne's big oof title shot. And that's not all. We also will have getting one more chance against Adrian Driscoll for the TTV Championship. And if that wasn't enough, Osman Killick and Tiki the Troll in match 5 of their best of 7 series. Tiki's up 1-3. If he wins tonight, the series is over and he wins. It is a make or break night for Killick. And with all of that said, well, as I said just a few moments ago, we have a fatal four-way to face Johan Mjoln for his Nexus Titan Championship. And the first person in that match is Tommy Black. Johan had asked that Tommy be banned from challenging him, and I said I can't just ban a man like that, but I can give an opportunity. If Tommy wins the fatal four-way, he faces Johan at Future Shock. If Tommy loses, then Tommy cannot challenge for the Nexus Titan as long as Johan holds it. That is what is at stake. But for more thoughts on that, let's head to ringside and hear from the mad lad of London himself, the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. All right, shut it. So here's where I am again. This cunt, Johan Mjoln, is making me face loops and making me face hurdles over and over again. like that bloody well hasn't been my whole damn career. So, Johan, bring it on. I'm going to get into this fatal four-way. I cannot wait to see who Jerry throws in as the other three, because it don't matter. All that matters, you bastard, is that one simple truth. I'm going to win. I'm going to face you at Future Shock, and I'm going to kick your bloody ass from here all the way back to London if I have to. So, I guess this is Bring It On. Oh, just for a moment, you wee blubbering baby. You wanted to have me banned. Why? Are you afraid of something, Johan? Are you scared I'm going to take back what is mine after you, let's be honest, screwed me out of my belt? Because you did. You set me up, and you pulled an underhanded move. You know when Dagrick did that? You know what he had? He had the decency to feel bad about it afterwards and make amends. Can I expect the same from you? No, I bloody well can't. Why? Because you're a demigod cunt. That's why. So, enjoy my belt for now until Future Shock, when it's coming back. Well, somewhere Standards and Practices is hyperventilating. You know, if I'm Johan Mjoln, you know, I don't know what Johan, you know, if you'd asked me even 4 or 5 months ago what Johan is thinking, I might have made a guess. I can't anymore. And I've known Johan Mjoln for years. I knew him from back when I was hosting Firing Line. I don't know, and I can't say I know the man anymore. And that's fine. Because I don't need to know him, I just need to manage this show. And speaking of managing this show, right now seems like as good a time as any to get to our first match. And as promised, it is match 5 of the Best of 7 series between Osman Killick and Tiki the Troll. It's make or break time for Osman. See what he can do, and with that, let's head to ringside.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Osman Killick.
And the Jin appears. And he is got to be at least a little nervous. Because Tiki the Troll is a formidable opponent. And Tiki only has to win one more match to take the series. Osman has to go the distance. He has only won one match in this series. And this was the series he proposed. So no pressure, Osman. I have faith in you, Killick. You're gonna do great, I'm sure.
And introducing their opponent, Tiki the Troll.
And here he is, Tiki the Troll. He is up 3-1. All he needs is one last victory. And he gets, well, there's supposed to be a prize. I'm going to have to come up with that. Just saying. And we're off. And right off the bat, Tiki is taking charge. He can feel it. Just one more match. And a discus punch from Osman. Killick going after him. Hoisting the Troll up. And slamming him down. Now, we've seen Tiki get a count-out victory, but I'm sure he doesn't want to be the one counted out. And a reversal by Osman. Tiki in that bear hug, fighting his way out. And a slam between them. Sometimes those collisions happen. And another bear hug. Tiki. Oh no, working the leg. Remember, Tiki is a leg submission specialist. Getting him in that calf crusher, and again, Osman fighting his way out. Oh, going for that slam and gotten blocked by Tiki, and again in the calf crusher. God, this could be it, folks. Oh, and again, Osman fights his way out. Tiki the Troll coming back in. Oh, it's just raining blows on the Jin. Oh, and raking Osman's face on the mat. And here it goes. I think he's setting up for under a bridge. Oh, no, we're tenderizing the leg first. Oh, leg drop from all the way uptown. And we're up to 3. This is how Tiki won one of his matches, wearing out Osman on the outside and then getting back in the ring at the last minute for the count out. Wait, what's this? Hey, is Osman returning the favor?
And your winner, Osman Kilik.
Well, Osman Kilik beating Tiki the way Tiki gained his second victory in this series. But that does bring it up to 2-3. Osman is still one behind, but he has brought the score closer, and even the score on the, well, let's face it, turnabout is fair play. That is how Tiki won one of the matches. And, you know, it's hard to call out Osman on that victory after all of that. This does mean we're going another week. It is again a make or break wait for Kilik. He has to win or the series is over. But that's an issue for next week. Right now, for this week, well, as I've been saying all night, March 30th, Future Shock. But here's one of the things about Future Shock. If Future Shock is associated with one member specifically of the MNW roster, and he has a history of epic matches on his pay-per-view. We haven't exactly lined up his opponent for March 30th yet, and I think that's beginning to annoy him, maybe? Anyway, I think we're about to find out as we head to ringside and get ready for R. Sawyer.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a tad disappointed that no one has taken me up on my open challenge. Now, I do feel I need to point out a small fact that might seem trivial to many, but I feel it's important. The tag division, it's too small for me. I need the grand stage of Future Shock. My to truly showcase, though at a level of my worth. The problem is I need a worthy opponent. I can't take on a local talent. I can't take on any scrub or Connie who comes in here. I need somebody of weight, of substance. I need somebody where the match could be an all-time classic.
Oh dear. This, folks, could be the absolute summation of be careful what you wish for, because that is the Nightmare Project Con. The inaugural TTV champion, the constant nightmare, the rat ogre, part man, part machine, all hell. Oh! Khan didn't say anything! He immediately dropped the mic and chokeslammed Sawyer. Oh, now he's punching the ref. Khan is speaking a language both he and Sawyer understand all too clear. However, I feel that message has been made loud and clear. It looks like Sawyer has his opponent for the open challenge at Future Shock. Oh boy. Well, Sawyer can't say he isn't facing somebody with the gravitas worthy of him, because he's facing Khan. And oh boy. That means we are going to have at least one solid, absolute apocalyptic match come Future Shock. And of course, not to be completely without statement, we now have a social media post from Khan. I don't think there's anything human left in me, Jerry. I'll show you just what that means with Sawyer. I got a feeling, and I got a feeling he will. Okay, well, we're off to the races, and not to be outdone, we have a post from Sawyer. Did he just enter chokeslam leave me? Tell me he didn't just ELC me. Sawyer, I've got bad news. He just ELC'd you. Or ECL'd you. It's a long night, folks. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna get fun. Well, we have to get on. We do have a show that needs to happen. We have matches that need to occur. And you heard Sawyer earlier say how the tag division is too small for him. Well, he may feel that way, but there are other wrestlers who feel that the tag division is right where they belong and have made it clear they will do anything to get another tag title shot. But considering who I see they're facing on the card, they may rethink that policy. I don't know. Well, there's only one thing to do, and that is head to ringside for some tag team action.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Shoot Nation.
It's Jack Abbott and Devin. Time for some Shoot Nation and some tag team action. The question is, who are they facing? And let's just say, if they want to prove themselves, their opponents tonight will let them do that.
And introducing their opponents, the Dark Lords.
The Dark Lords, XR Coon and Earl King Wes. And they are coming down, well, as had been stated, the Dark Lords, they have one goal and one goal only, and that is to be everyone's problem. They aren't discriminating. They want to be a nightmare for the entire roster. And we're off, and Earl King Wes going after Jack Abbott. And here it is. Abbott in the wrong part of town. And Abbott working the arm of the Earl King. Abbott throwing off XR Coon, but, oh, I was going to say in trouble with the Earl King, but maybe not. Well, here we go. Earl King hoisting him up and hanging him out to dry. And a kick out. Stretching out the Earl King's arm. Bringing Wes up and whipping him into Shoot Nation's corner. And hoisting him up in the corner in that Dragon Sleeper. Going for the pin. Broken up by XR Coon. Hot tag to the Sith Lord. Shoot cutter. I was going to ask, did Devin see that tag? I'm not sure, or he's just cleaning house. But ignoring the legal man is always a bad plan. there goes his back. And XR Kun slamming him against the apron. And a gut-wrench suplex. Going for, whatever XR had planned, blocked by Devin. XR may have the force on his side, but Devin has pure determination. And lifting him up, and neck breaker. Or as he likes to call it, the dark side. Wes whipped into the wrong corner. And bulldogging the Earl Kane, going for the pin, but again, XR Kun there with the breakup. Bringing in the Scorpion. Wrenching the leg. Trying to soften Wes up for the Scorpion's tail, but Wes having none of it. Oh, and a modified Hearns charge. And now going over to bring back the Sith Lord as Abbott gets back in the ring. Oh, and mowing Abbott down. And now getting him down. Oh! And Abbott having none of it. Kick out at 2. Slamming down Abbott, but then going and tagging in the Sith Lord. I think XR wants to be the one to take down Abbott, but they just ships passing in the night. And 2. Kick out at 2. Abbott's not going to give up easily. Hot tag to Devin. And remember what I said about Devin being a man of determination? Oh! And that dark side has busted Devin open. Oh. Getting him set up because it's time. Setting him up. Can he get the hot tag? And he did. Abbott is back in. We're just trading blows. Oh, a scorpion's tail on the outside? Up to a 7 count. Abbott, are you going to get back in the ring? What? No. Jeez!
And your winners, Shoot Nation.
I mean, congratulations, Shoot Nation, for beating the Dark Lords. But come on, that is the second countout victory tonight, and that was only the second match. At some point, are we going to get a pinfall or submission victory tonight? I mean, it's the Dark Lord. It's not like I necessarily feel bad for them. I'm just saying it's it's a wrestling show. Anyway, folks, it is time to head to ringside again. Somebody has an announcement to make for us, and I think you're gonna want to hear it. Because it is none other than the Latino B, Buck Bumble. Viva la revolution! It is the Latino B, Buck Bumble. And I am here, as has been promised, a special announcement. And, oh, what glory it is. I am the first of the 3 other opponents to face Ginger Boy in that fatal 4-way for the Nexus Titan shot. Tommy Black asked who he will face. Well, he shall face the Latino B. Now, there is much to say. I have nothing but the deepest respect for Tommy Black. He has done so much. He's such a legend. It will be an honor to face him in that fatal 4-way. As for Johan Mjoln, I used to respect him. But that was then, and well, this is now. And Johan has gone a way that makes me shake my head and my stinger. Plus, it is important. I am going to win this for one simple reason. I need to show all of the multiverse that I am not just the funny bee, that I am not just the catchphrases and the pizzazz, that I am a serious contender. So, viva la revolution! Well, there you have it, folks. We now know the second of the 4 members of that fatal 4-way, Buck Bumble, to face Tommy Black and 2 more opponents to be named for the right to go to Future Shock and face Johan Mjoln for the Nexus Titan Championship. And as we rev up for that, we've had a lot going on of late. And one interesting theme that has been coming up, interestingly, of late, is the theme of redemption. We had redemption in the form of Louis McDonald. We are witnessing the redemption of Sir Uncle Dunk. And we just recently had Raphael Sampson question the attempt at redemption from Semjax. Well, of those 3, one of them wants to speak. Folks, here is a message from Semjax.
Good evening, MNW. I must forgive you all for having a public argument between myself and the once heavenly legend, Raphael Sampson. During our little bickering, I do agree with him on one factor. The theme of redemption is high right now. Men like Louis McDonald and Sir Uncle Dunk walk through the hell just to be accepted by the roster, and by fans like you. I, Semjax, am no exception. For the discomfort I rained down is harsher than either man have done. I threw the Nexus Titan belt like it was a toy. I broke the old Multiverse heavyweight title just to satisfy a shadow that only I saw. My sins weighed heavy on my shoulders. Raphael told me that it takes one step to fall back to taking the easy way out. I am a full-born vampire, sir, and this line of thought hasn't crossed me the first time, nor would be the last. You insisting me the fall is something your dreadful heart wants. I will not give you that satisfaction. You have to physically break me tenfold, and even then, I will say nay.
So very determined words from Semjax. And now, one of the other people who did walk that road of redemption previously has recently returned to MNW. I'm, of course, speaking of former multiversal heavyweight champion Louis McDonald. And he's back. And as we like to do, especially when a wrestler returns, it feels just fair to give them what we like to call a tune-up match. And there's no time like the present, so let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing Louis McDonald.
Here he is, folks, the first of what has come to be a few wrestlers who have seriously walked a very dark path and then seen the light. Louis McDonald has turned his life around by rejecting his old ways, which led him to being best known for stabbing people in the back. And in cleaning up his act, got a shot at the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship and won it and had an epic reign. After losing, took some time off, and now he's back, and who knows what we can expect. And tonight we're going to see as he gets back into action. And Louis against hey, that's my that's one of the guys who I think he runs one of the local wrestling schools. And Louis walking, going up against somebody who trains young wrestlers means they're no slouch. So Louis is going to have his work cut out for him. Louis going over the ropes. Oh, going after that arm. Louis may no longer be a liar, a cheater, or a stealer, but he still has a, shall we call it, a rough and dirty moveset. But that's a lot of that's muscle memory. Oh, right in the small of the back. And getting up and, oh, atomic drop. Ah. And hanging him out to dry. Going for the pin.
And your winner, Louis McDonald.
Well, there you have it. That was the tune-up match for Louis McDonald. And I would say not showing any ring rust that I could see. Welcome back, Louis. And now it is time to get back on that ladder and see where you can go. And now that that is done, we have next, well, again, we asked a question earlier, and that is who might be facing the Night's Watch at Future Shock. Well, there is one team who absolutely wants to throw their hat in the ring. And as we go down the ringside, we are going to hear from one of them. I'm, of course, speaking of the Dagger, Daggerick. Daggerick's out here, and I got some things I think we need to get straight here. Ever since TPK came together, we have been doing tremendous things. And at where we sit We can only go up. In fact, and I admit I might be jumping the gun here just a little bit, but methinks it's already time for us to challenge for the tag team titles. Thus doth the Dwarven King call out the monarch, known as Alistair Evergreen, requesting a meeting monarch to monarch. For I believe that now is the time for TPK to take their shot. And all you need to do, Your Majesty, is grace me with your presence. Well, here he comes. It gets glossed over at times, but yes, Alistair Evergreen is in fact royalty. Leads not just the Night's Watch, but his own nation. I still don't know if it's a nation of just werewolves or if he just happens to be a werewolf who leads a nation. But it is now, this is less an in-ring confrontation and far more of a royal summit. Dagrick, you have, of course, invoked the honor-bound right of monarch to monarch negotiations. And obviously, I cannot just ignore such a summons. Aye, well, it seemed to be the straightforward way to get us in the ring, but yes, we are both kings, but I want to speak as wrestler to wrestler. For the question exists, will you as tag champions give TPK the shot? It's a compelling case, I concede, Dagrick, but let's be honest. It's you and Gorm, a pair of has-beens, and the fresh meat lizard, who only just got their first singles win. Oh, them sounds like fighting words, Alistair. I came out here for honest negotiations, and you come to me with disparagement. That's not very noble of you, is it? But tell you what, Woody, let's put it to the test. I suppose. I mean, I'm not sure the TPK is up to snuff, but you did come to me as fellow nobility, and I'm willing to be fair and give TPK a fair shot at the titles. Oh, how gracious of you, my lord. But a title shot be a title shot. I don't care if you're being a little bit, disparaging about it. If me and my boys get the shot, we'll get the titles. Ah, that is the dwarven confidence I have come to expect. So, let it be known, at Future Shock, the team known as TPK will get the honor of facing the Night's Watch for the tag belts. That's all well good. Also, careful about the whole lizard thing with Draco. I mean, he is a draconic warrior, and that's a thing he takes seriously. Plus, it's not strictly accurate to call dragons lizards, so maybe you should do a little, zoological study beforehand. Well, I'm sure I've got a monster manual somewhere in the archives I can peruse ahead of time. I guess some research about an opponent, even one as wet behind the ears as Draco, is certainly in order. Very well, Dagrick. Future shock. So I guess we've got a man. That was very dismissive. But yeah, there we have it. We have a match set up at Future Shock when TPK will challenge for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship against the Night's Watch. Well, with that encounter complete, it's time for our next matchup. And, well, this next match, I guess, is notable in that it is a rivalry that doesn't involve Hero Time. No, this rivalry involves the coalition of Grizzly Adams and One True Pain against the International Combat Club. They've been going at it week after week. Why should this week be any different? And I guess there's nothing else to say, but let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, registered Anon.
It's Florida Man coming to ringside because, well, this is just an ongoing thing. Grizzly Adams did promise that he and OTP would be a thorn in the ICC's side, that they would block any efforts by ICC to run dominant over MNW. And now that means registered Anon. And it's just a question of who will he face.
And introducing their opponent, Glacius.
And with that, it is the master of Street Lucha, representing Mexico in the International Combat Club, Glacius. And it's now just the question, who is gonna come out on top. Oh, and Glycerius right off the bat. Anon getting in there. This is going to be a hell of a matchup, folks. The mounting tensions between the ICC and OTP. And somewhere in there, you have, well, Grizzly Adams. And, oh, going around the world. But on the outside. And to the barricade goes Anon. Oh! High-risk maneuver on Glycerius' part did not pay off. Scooping up Anon and, oh, against the barricade. Glycerius back in the ring. Oh! Trading kicks and blows. And a slam down on Glycerius. Anon picking him up again and oh! With that sit down power bomb. Glycerius coming up. Back in the ring and whipped into the ropes. Oh, these two just so evenly matched. Cold shoulder! Glycerius with a cold shoulder on Anon. Going up to the top rope and snowfall. Kick out at 2. Oh, Meth Valley driver. And undoing the turnbuckle. Oh, slamming up, reversing. Oh, whipped into that exposed turnbuckle that he exposed himself. What irony. And deciding to go up top. Oh, flying shoulder block. Or as we call it, the incident report. And slammed off of the ring apron. And Anon back in the ring. Glycerius right after him. And taking him around the world again. Hoisted him up. Can he get him? In that Kimura lock? No, Anon breaks free. Oh, dumping Glycerius outside the ring. And again into the ring. Can Anon capitalize? Another Meth Valley driver. And a kick out at 2. And pulling off another turnbuckle cover. And again, taking him around the world. And another frostbite, but too close to the ropes. Oh, that was something toxic, but looks like Glycerius was ready for it.
And your winner, Glycerius.
Victory for Glycerius, because you had that one special attack from Anon, but it looked like he missed. Well, as we go back and forth in that feud, score a point to the ICC. And, well, as we move on with our night, so far we've had the one theme about turning your life around, about seeking redemption. We heard from Sam Jax, we saw Louis McDonald. Well, there's one prominent name that comes up in this discussion, and he's been putting in a lot of work lately. I mean, actual lot of work. He's been doing construction work. He's working at that high school cafeteria. He managed to get the free lunch program restarted. But he still has some things to do here. I'm, of course, speaking of Sir Uncle Dunk. It's a interesting perspective to have in my life now. I guess you could say, and it feels almost hubris to say, and We know that hubris can be one of my problems. I feel I've turned my whole life around. I'm no longer rich. I'm living in a, shall we say, very modest apartment, but it's not a dumpster anymore. I have some fulfilling work I'm doing outside of wrestling, and yet, I can't help but see a reflection of how I was. There's still a man who is miserable. A miserable man of new money who is still corrupted by it. Of course, I am speaking of the VI Pharaoh, Ozir Taran. And he seems to want me to fail so he can feel better. Well, if it's a fight he wants, who am I to turn him down? If you want a real fight, Ozir, well, by gum, I'm going to give you one. In the old tradition. But as I've been learning in the cafeteria, to serve up a proper just dessert, you need the proper seasoning, the proper preparation. So, I'm going to challenge Suplex Sam for next week to show how my new life is more rewarding. Remember to eat your vegetables. Well, there you have it. Unkley has challenged Suplex Sam. Sam says, you know what? If they say yes, it's on the card. Calling it right now. With all of that, well, we have a lot more action for this evening, including in your penultimate match tonight, Juan Chance challenges Adrian Driscoll in a rematch for the TTV Championship. And in your main event, we have Sergeant Major Payne versus Wonderball in a street fight for Payne's Big Oof title opportunity. And we cannot wait to get to that action, but before we can, we have to pay some bills. So it is now time for us to take a short commercial break. And when we come back, it's going to be time to check your clock. See you after the break.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactatanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactatank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactatank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactatanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Fiery Line are all proudly sponsored by Enraptured Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and the rest of day looms looking to break the barrier like monster breaking human twig in a wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available in decaf. Oh, but there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacko action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacko's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacko Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a god.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And now, a message from the brass. This has been a message from the brass.
Have you or a beloved faction member suffered from a preventable workplace injury, jobber discrimination, threatening lawsuits from VIP, or harassment from Trashman Jones? You may be entitled to financial compensation and physical retribution. If so, please call Gorwheel & Associates Law Firm to schedule an appointment. We handle all cases, whether they be civil litigation, criminal litigation, or a backstage beatdown. We understand it's tough out here in the Nexus, and you need someone to both watch your back and break the other guys. So call 1-800-NEXUS Defense. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless we get blood and money for you.
And we're back. So, as I said earlier, it seems that Hero Time is fighting on a lot of fronts. It's a good thing there's a lot of them, because they are going up against the Outlaws. They are also dealing with Los Villanos Ingobernable, trying to bring justice and maintain order here on Warzone. And before we get to our next match, which does involve one of those feuds, first, let's hear from somebody involved in the other feud Hero Time is involved in. Multiverse, I give you Ignacio Cervantes.
Do you know when I'm happy? When I beat an enemy at their own game. When I don't do any dirty tactics, no galaxy brain plays, just raw skill. And I still beat you, Power Surge. The match was electric either way. I don't understand why there aren't more fighters that are pure evil. Just establish that your enemies are fighting for the wrong reasons. Take it personally, and then be persistent about it. Simple. Anyway, thank you for making my day, hero wannabe.
You know, there was a wrestler I used to face back in the day who had a very similar philosophy of just be evil. And now I have to wonder, did Ignacio Cervantes ever train under the sorcerer? Can't be. Anyway, the match we're about to have has nothing to do with Los Villanos Ingobernables. It has to completely do with the other feud that Hero Time is involved in, and that, of course, is their issues with the Outlaws and trying to keep them from running roughshod over the multiverse after their leader, Theron Markov, got fired, as was proper, as the stipulation of a wrestling match. What, me happy about it? No. Why would you think that? Anyway, I've gone on long enough. It's time to head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. It's gotta be Kane!
Kane, master of 8,602 moves. The tactician of Hero Time. Coming to ringside. I've been trying to figure out how all of this Hero Time stuff works. So apparently Kane is the methodical one, which is to say he's the detective of the group. He will hunt down the clues, lay the traps, and take out the bad guys quietly and efficiently. And of course, that reflects in his wrestling style: methodical, tactical, effective.
And introducing their opponent, CJR Killer.
And his opponent, if Kane is the methodical, tactical one, this is his polar opposite, the Brute. No finesse, no forethought, just brutality for brutality's sake. And we're off. And again, and again, as I said, CJR Killer, brutality incarnate. And hoist and lift. But there's Kane picking his shot. And Kane bringing CJR up after wearing him down. This is that methodical planning I was talking about. Now, a lot of people are working off an assumption that with Theron Markov out of the picture, that CJR Killer is now the leader of the Outlaws. And folks, I'm not sure that's true. It seems, from what I can tell, that a lot of the shots are being called by the Crimson Delinquent, Nakano Kirishima. Lined up chop. And Killer trying to get Kane into those steps, and Kane's not having it. Oh, no! Oh, that was close. Oh, that big boot. And now it's time for Dead or Alive. And a kick out at 2 by Kane. And with that splash on Kane, looks like Kane might be in a bad way at this moment. Oh, getting out of the way and taking down Killer. Now, can he press the advantage? And bringing the Killer down. Oh, fighting his way out. Lining him up. Oh, ducking the swing. And taking the man down. It's like they always said, if you're, hell of a clothesline. And again, keeping the grip on Kane. Oh, down he goes. And now CJR going up top. Ha-ha! Blocked and scooped by Kane, who was playing possum. Kane deciding he didn't like the setup. Oh, knee to the face. Oh, that big boot again.
And your winner, CJR Killer.
And victory, so Braun beat Brain tonight. But one battle does not a war make. Although we did have a shout out on social media as the match was beginning. Coming straight from the Crimson Delinquent himself, Nakano Kirishima, saying, "Get hyped for your boys, Outlaw Nation." Wait, no, not. Please tell me we're not dealing. Tell me Outlaw Nation's not going to be a thing. Please. Please. And then he just followed it up by saying just now, Outlaw Sweep, Outlaw Sweep, Outlaw Sweep. Yeah, this is going to be a thing. All right. Well, while we reel from that, it's now time. Well, we saw earlier when Registered Anon faced off against Glycerius. Well, now let's hear from somebody else involved in that whole issue. I am speaking of Grizzly Adams. Well, this back and forth with the ICC has been entertaining and informative. But I've gathered enough intel. Time to end things with ICC. Do you hear me, Nice Ice? I am laying down a challenge for future shock. After all, these things can't drag out forever. Once you have all the pieces in place, it is time to go in for the kill. And that is exactly what I and OTP intend to do. So, Cyborg, will you grace me with your presence? Well, I guess you heard him. Here comes Nice Ice. And here he is, leader of the International Combat Club, the Cyber Siberian, Nice Ice. Ah, Grizzly Man. Nice Ice has come out to accept your offer, and I wanted to accept, but before we can do that, Nice Ice has a question for Grizzly Man. Why do you hang out with the weirdos? Well, strange you should choose that word. I have found a weird home with the two wild men. That they, like I, are men who live outside the social norms and won't be put in boxes. Boxing is something Nice Ice knows a thing or two about. You throw the punches, then you stuff somebody in a bind-the-box and be done with them forever. That sounds just delightful to Nice Ice, so we box you up and ship you back to Siberia. Yes. I feel you've actually lost intelligence of late, Nice Ice. But no, we fit outside the social norms. We fit outside polite society. OTP, Grizzly Adams, we are simply wild boys. Oh, that is amusing to Nice Ice. Very well. Nice Ice accept a trios match at Future Shock, the International Combat Club against the Wild Boys. Good. Because the one thing you should always remember is that which is wild cannot be predicted. That which is untamed is unfettered, and we shall tear you apart. And I, for my part, promise, Wild Man, that I will take you and your wild boys, and you all shall be tamed by the ICC once and for all. Perhaps we make you little pets. Ooh, your hair looked good with ribbons. Yes, make your japes, make your jabs while you can. But know that from the heart of the wild comes true power, true freedom, and true dominance. Oh, the only thing you be dominating is the kibble I will pour in bowl when I'm done with you, Grizzly Man. So come and bring your wild boys, and come Future Shock, we end this once and for all. Well, there we have it. ICC versus, I think it's official now, ICC versus the Wild Boys at Future Shock. I have a feeling that Wild Boys is probably a name that Krokvar is embracing with all the gusto he can muster. Just a feeling. But that, well, that's one match we can look forward to at Future Shock. But now, Multiverse, it's time for your penultimate match. A rematch between Juan Chance and Adrian Driscoll for Driscoll's TTV Championship. If Juan wins, he retakes the belt. If Adrian wins, it is his first defense. And if he gets 7, he can challenge for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And that's all there is to say. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is a TTV Championship match. Introducing first, One Chance.
And getting one more chance at the TTV belt. One Chance. And going up against the person who took it from him, Adrian Driscoll. Now, of course, that time was a triple threat match involving the Multiversal Ant, to which the Ant suffered the pinfall trying to save Juan from Driscoll. But now there are no distractions. There are no other opponents. It is Juan versus Driscoll.
And introducing their opponent, they are the TTV champion, Adrian Driscoll.
Driscoll, your TTV champion, and honestly, he has one of, if not the current best win-loss record in MNW. And if he can keep that going, keep the belt, and keep winning, he will get a shot at the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship, possibly in time for Multimania. I just really wish one day I get to see this man blink. And that's what it's all about. And there he is, the challenger. Going up against the champion. And now the ceremony of the belt. And here we go. Immediately getting in, rolling him up into a calf crusher. getting a reversal. Every bit of possibility that Juan could take it. Oh, right into the thigh. Juan, you can see the sheer determination. He has every intention of taking down Driscoll. Oh, but Driscoll's gonna slam him against that ring apron. And oh, right into the gullet. And they are back in the ring after a 7 count. Juan taking control. Lining him up. What is Driscoll planning? Oh! Getting him tangled in the ropes and using them to leverage some damage. And, oh, this doesn't look good. And, oh, slamming the knee. And, of course, biting the fingers. And now they are just going back and forth, trading blows. Oh, and down goes Juan. Chopping Juan down. Driscoll getting ready to do some damage. Again, working that calf, but Juan breaks free. And, oh, taking him down. Oh, man, smack in the nose. And Juan taking him around the world. Juan sensing advantage is going to see if he can press it. At stake, regaining his TTV championship and all the possibilities that come with it. And Driscoll back in the ring. Juan bringing him up. Down flat, Driscoll loading up. Oh! Quick neck breaker, elbow, chop, chop, and oh, Driscoll gets out of it. And it looks like he's getting wrapped into dead silence. Down goes Juan. Oh, right in the chest. And taking down that elbow, Juan is now putting on some serious offense. And going for the pin. Juan setting up and oh! Getting locked in. Juan getting locked in. But Adrian fighting and oh, Adrian getting set up for going after him, trying to bring him back to the inside. A count-out victory would still be a victory. And again, oh, going on that leg. One with that airplane slam to the tilt-a-whirl. Oh, bringing it, looks like, oh, he is fired up. I think he is sensing weakness. He is busted Driscoll open several times. Driscoll is bleeding. buckets of blood. It's getting all over the ring mat. And Juan getting set up. And getting him with... Okay, he is pressing him into the corner. Oh, knees to the chest. Got him into that last chance. He's hit him with the espada. What else can he do? Looks like he's maybe got him tenderized. Oh, wait! Flipped over by Driscoll. Flipping in again. Oh, Driscoll going for the pin.
Your winner and still TTV champion, Adrian Driscoll.
Well, Driscoll with the victory. Juan had his chance, and it was a good one. But yet it looks like in the end, Adrian Driscoll with his first of 7 victories. So good job, Juan, but victory to Driscoll, and now we have to see where he's going next. In the meantime, as we get ready for your main event, we have to go one more time to ringside. Somebody who, frankly, is just one of those people you have to, when they want to talk, you probably should give them a chance to talk, wants to address the crowd. So let's head to ringside and hear from Chaz Lee of the Murder Cave. So we have seen tonight Grizzly Adams declaring he's working with a new group, the Wild Boys. Arkoff declaring that he is going to grind down the roster and forge them anew. Who knows what Dr. Grimm is up to? And then we've got Chaz. Multiverse, you see before you a man disappointed. And I'm not talking about whatever it is Grizzly's doing, whatever it is Arkoff's doing, whatever it is Grimm is doing. No, I'm talking about I am a man who won a showcase against some of the longest standing alumni. Legends of the MNW roster. And I defeated them all in a single match. And have I received any reward? No. Have I received any real recognition? No. Have I gotten any title matches? No. Have I been spotlighted? No. No further main events. I haven't even really been booked on the show. It seems that MNW doesn't respect or fear the Murder Cave anymore. And I personally have to tell you that just won't do. No, you've grown complacent. You've grown soft. You've grown apathetic. Maybe Olkov has the right idea, but I think he's got the wrong execution. He wants to reforge you. He wants to rebuild you. I don't want any of that. I don't want you to respect me. I don't want you to like me. No. In the end, I want one thing. Fear me. Okay. All right. This is okay, so we've got this. Yeah. Because when somebody like Chaz Lee says fear him, I gotta wonder. But enough about that, because we've been hyping it. It's been building. It is now time for your main event. It is a street fight between rivals Wonderball and... Oh, hang on a second. I did want to... Before we do that, something just came in, and based on what happened, it's R. Sawyer. And he is posting, wait, the All-Father reforges and rebuilds you. Where have I heard that particular phrase? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't quite place it. That's an issue for another day, because as I was saying, Wonderball has been hounding Sergeant Major Payne, trying to get him to see the light of cheating, and also wanting to snatch away his Big Oof title opportunity. So Payne, sick of it, has challenged him to a street fight for that title shot. With that said, well, it's time for your main event. Say it with me. Let's do this.
The following is a street fight and is your main event. Introducing first, Sergeant Major Payne.
The Unknown Soldier. Coming forth to do battle. And deal with the person that's been hounding him.
And introducing their opponent, Wonderball.
And here's who's been doing the tormenting. Wonderball, who ultimately wants one thing. He wants that title shot for the Big Oof Championship. It's all been leading to this. It's gonna be a street fight. And Wonderball taking an early lead. Oh, Pain taking him down. It's basically been a campaign of frustration against Pain by Wonderball. Jabbing him, taunting him, mocking him. Mind games. And now Pain has got him where he wants him. Now it is just the simple question, can he put it to bed? And now, getting him in a bridge. And Pain getting Pain from Wonderball. Now they're both outside. Again, at stake, Sergeant Major Pain has his guaranteed big oof title shot once we can arrange a crossover show with Flashbang. And down goes Wonderball. Again, this is a street fight. No DQ. No rules, just brutality. And Pain, slammed against the ring apron. Pain trying to get revved up to use the Spanish announce table. Payne in the ring. Wonderball with a hockey stick. And we got a baseball. It's, sports night in the MNW arena. And now we're getting a chair. It is revving up. Payne grabbing the hockey stick. Congratulations, by the way, to the U.S. male and female hockey teams on scoring the gold at the Winter Olympics. Payne going after him. Oh, hurling the hockey stick. Oh, going for a punch, taking him down. Payne taking some hits, but also trying to unload his frustration on Wonderball. Wonderball stalking the unknown soldier. Thought he was going to go for that chair. Instead, he just goes for the attack. Now grabbing the chair. Oh, right in the gut. Pulling him off the top by yanking his arm. This is a brutal matchup. And now going for a table. Setting him on the outside for maximum damage. Oh! And now, this is not looking good for Payne. Oh, thrown out to the outside area on the table. Payne is broken. Oh, playing possum, getting Wonderball to come in for the attack. These two are not done with each other yet. Bringing Payne around. Oh, slamming him again off of the apron. Just having his way with Payne. Oh, the table is lit! Gondor calls for aid! Oh, and Wonderball goes through it! And manages still to kick out. And again at the Spanish announce table. Oh, bouncing Wonderball off of it. Payne, Oh no! Oh no, he's gonna break! Oh! And now hurling him back in the ring. Oh, Blitzkrieg on all the debris!
And your winner, Sergeant Major Payne.
And there you have it. Payne wins, retains his big oop shot, and hopefully has once and for all shut up Wonderball. And of course, while all of that is going on, there was still chaos in the comments after Sawyer's commentary. We got a message from the Doombot, the Doom Speaker, that artificial intelligence of Grimm, saying from one artificial life form to another, all I need to say is Clanka, please. Oh, geez, it's bots throwing shade at each other. Well, that is it for this week. It has been a 100% crazy night. And as we continue on the road to Future Shock, I do not expect it to lighten up even a little bit. But that is for another night, because we are out of time. I have been your host, Jerry Aldini. Thank you for joining us.